Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm making this video today because I don't know, I feel like I need to make a video. I haven't made one in a while, and this video is going to be about moi. I woke up this morning, you guys, and I don't know if it's because it's winter. Well, rewind. This past Sunday, I went up to Frankenmuth, Michigan with my mom, my sister, and my niece. And it's an hour and a half drive up there and an hour and a half drive back. And we were up there for probably about 4 hours. Well, I don't really talk a lot about, my anxiety issues and everything and what my anxieties are and that kind of stuff. Well, one of my anxiety issues is I don't like to be around a lot of people. I never have. Even though I'm a people person, I don't like to be around a lot of people. Even on the holidays when it's with family, I don't like when there's the whole family together. I feel like I'm being suffocated with a lot of people around. Well, it's not even 2 weeks before Christmas. Literally, this weekend was 2 weeks before Christmas. And we were standing out in the cold. It was very windy this past Sunday in Michigan. A side note, which is another story, it was so windy that a big, humongous branch as thick as my arm, and probably about 8 foot long, fell out of the tree straight down. I'm assuming, we didn't see it happen, and went through Jason's windshield, his back windshield, busted it. And as windy as it was, it carried the branch to the bottom of our yard. Okay, but back to what I'm getting ready to talk about is, so Sunday, we waited in line outside at Bronner's because they said that they were going to start lining up at 11 o'clock. They open at noon. And we got there, it was probably about maybe 20 after, and there was so many people ahead of us. And now there are 2 doors. This place is huge. I mean, if you have ever been into Bronner's, and if you're from Michigan, you know how big Bronner's is. It's mammoth. I think it's said that it's the size of either 3 or 5 football fields. I can't remember, but it's humongous. Well, we were in there, and there's so many people in there. I couldn't get comfortable mental wise, physical wise, and my mom went to the left, I went to the right, and I was gonna circle back because there's different sections in the store. I mean, if you've never been in there, like, one could be like angels, one could be dog ornaments, cat ornaments. There's ornaments for anything and everything there. There are trees. If you can't find it at Bronner's, you're not going to find it at all. So my anxiety had gotten the best of me, and I went to go back to my mom because, there were so many people in there. Well, I lost her. The place is so huge, I couldn't find her. And I couldn't find nobody. I couldn't find my sister. I couldn't find my niece. And I was like, oh my God. I wish I had a leash that my mom could have had on me. Because I already don't like to feel like abandonment. I've always, not that anybody's ever abandoned me, but I've always had issues of being scared of being abandoned. So I freaked out. And I was having panic attacks, and my feet were hurting because, for the past probably almost year, my feet have been getting worse, and I've been going to the foot doctor. I have my orthopedics in, but I can't go to the orthopedic because Again, I will get into this in another video if you want. My car's 2 front tires are flat. So I can't go anywhere until it's the weekend with Jason. So it's crazy. I can't go to the grocery store. I can't do nothing. So I've been stuck in the house. Not that it bothers me because I'm in the house most of the time anyways. Maggie, get down from there. Sorry you guys, my puppy. My 9-month-old puppy. She drives me crazy. Maggie, stop biting me. I'm telling you, her and her biting issues, they've got to stop. She bites so hard, and she bites the other 2 girls, don't you? Don't you? You're a good girl. Yes, you are, but I don't want no kisses on the mouth. I'm sorry. So anyways, back a few months ago, now, I don't think this is lupus related because, you know, y'all know I have lupus, and I didn't think this video was going to be hard to make. But she won't leave me alone. Stop biting me or I'm going to put you in your crate for a timeout. Okay, you guys, back to what I was saying. I'm sorry. I had to put Maggie in her crate because she is just being too rambunctious and biting. Okay. Back to, so, like I said, my feet have been hurting me for, I can't even tell you how long. Been at least a year. I've been having a lot of issues. I can't walk on it. My old podiatrist said that I had bunions. Not bunions, I'm sorry. Bone spurs. I got double bone spurs in both of my feet. And the right one is worse. And I have the bone spur on the bottom of my foot and on the back of my foot, which is the heel. I'm sorry, the heel. And I had to the point where I guess I have whatever, plantar fasciitis. So he gave me a shot. He gave me exercises. The exercises worked. The shot kind of sort of worked. It worked for maybe 3 days, and then the pain came back just as bad. I got to the point where I could not stand up without the pain being so bad that I had tears come out of my eyes. Well, the pain had gotten better with the orthotics, and so I went to, I had gotten a new podiatrist because I had gotten a new insurance, and... Or no, it wasn't the new insurance. It's something to do with the insurance that I have. So I went to a new podiatrist, and really, really good podiatrist, you guys. Really, really good. He gave me, the first day I went there, he had wrapped my foot up. He gave me a shot. They fit me for the custom orthotics. And I went back, it was, I think, 3 weeks later. Or a month later, I can't remember, and the pain was still there. The orthotics had not come in yet, so he taped my foot up again. He gave me another shot, and I went on my merry way. And it was about probably 3 weeks ago, they called and told me that they were in, and so we made an appointment for last week, Thursday, and I went out, and lo and behold, my left front tire is completely flat. Last week, it had, I could not believe it. It had 7 pounds of air in it. When I got into the car, I seen how real low it was. Well, we live really close to a bell tire, so I drove right over to the bell tire. I put air in all of the tires because the 2 front ones were the worst. And that was the last time I drove it until Thursday, and it was probably like 3 or 4 days before that. And then I went out. I need new tires. I have needed new tires. This was not vandalism. It was because the tires just, their life ended. So I need new tires. And until I can get Social Security, which will hopefully be accepted and not denied, approved, I'm going to be buying brand new tires, hopefully Jason can afford to get me some new tires, but I doubt it. So, no car until tires. Okay, now, as y'all know, I got lupus, and I've been doing really good. I've had a flare. I'm always in pain. But I deal with it. It's everyday life to me now, and I try not to worry about it. And so when we went to Bronner's that day, I was so anxiety ridden. My anxiety was so bad. My pain was so bad. And when I got home that night, I cooked dinner. We had something easy. Jason and I, we had something very easy. I didn't really cook it. I heated up. So we ate, went upstairs, and I told myself and I told him, never, ever, ever again. Unless I go there in the summer or any other time of the year, I'm not going there again. Not with all the people. I'm not kidding you. And there was probably 5,000 people, if not more, in that store. Probably more. And it was on a Sunday. It was the day before work. We didn't get home. We left here at 9:30. We did not get home until 5. It was, for me, a long day, because for me, when I go out to do stuff, it's maybe an hour and a half tops. So I woke up Monday morning. I was not feeling good, and I told him, I said, not much housework is getting done today. Tuesday, I woke up, which was yesterday, and I had a lot of energy. I felt a lot better. So I got a lot done. I mean, my house looked really, not amazing, but it looked really good yesterday. Well, this morning I woke up, and I had a migraine like you wouldn't believe. Right over on my right, it was on my right eye, right back into here, and it kept getting worse and worse. Well, I had things that I wanted to do today. Well, I fell asleep on the couch for 2 hours. And in the meantime, with all of this, my fingers, my left hand's not so bad. I mean, they're not as red as they normally are, but that right there is killing me. So, I don't know. And now, sorry you guys, but I'm going to have to cover this camera up maybe. I'm holding it with my hand. But this hand, it's not as red either, but it was red earlier. And this finger, my right ring finger and my right baby finger, they are hurting so bad. I can't move them. I mean, I can move them, but it hurts excruciatingly to move them. And I don't know what to do. I mean, if this is rheumatoid arthritis or what. I mean, my doctor, my rheumatologist, she diagnosed me with seronegative rheumatoid arthritis back a few months ago, and because I'm showing all the symptoms, but my blood, my RA or whatever it is, it comes back negative in my blood. So, but sorry you guys, I could get comfy. But my shoot, what was I gonna say? I can't remember. Oh, I don't know. But I'm just gonna move forward. If I remember it, I'll tell you. Every joint in my body is hurting today. I'm surprised I'm even able to hold this camera up, you guys, with the pain I'm in. My right shoulder always hurts. My left shoulder it feels a little tight. My hands are killing me, especially my right hand, and it's usually my left hand that hurts. My hips are burning, my knees are burning, my ankles, my feet, not as bad as normal, but they are hurting. Like I said, you guys, my elbows, I have to hold my arms a certain way or my elbows hurt. And it really sucks. So, I don't know if this is a lupus flare or an arthritic flare. I'm assuming if I do have rheumatoid arthritis, that it's a rheumatoid arthritis flare, because I usually don't get a lot of, like, joint pain with my lupus flares. I mean, I do, but usually with my lupus flares, I get more of the fatigue, the mouth sores, and I do have mouth sores right now. I have a couple under my tongue, and the corners of my lips are really bad. I gotta take some lysine and some, I can't remember what other vitamin it is. I think it's the B12 or something like that. I have to start taking my vitamins again. I hate taking all the pills, you guys. I mean, right now I'm on Celcept, I'm on prednisone, and I called the doctor today, and they said to move my prednisone up from 5 milligrams to 10 milligrams, and I also take meloxicam for the flare-ups and the pain and the inflammation, actually, but it ain't working. Nothing is working. And then I take my my gabapentin. I take the 800 milligrams 3 times a day for my neuropathy in my legs. But when I woke up this morning, you guys, when I woke up this morning, my wrist was so beet red, and it looked all blotchy. I don't know if you guys can tell, my hands are all blotchy or what. But, yeah, this is the finger. That's the finger that's hurting me, and it hurts to move it. But anyways, it really sucks. But you know what? I know there are people that are worse off. I know there's people that are worse off. And I read, I was looking up more on rheumatoid arthritis today. And you know, they said that with rheumatoid arthritis, sometimes it doesn't show up in your blood until you're in, like, I don't know how many stages there were, if it's 4 or 5, but sometimes it doesn't show up until it's in the 3rd stage. And by that time, it's too late to take stuff to help it. I mean, like, help with, I don't know if it's the symptom part of it or if it's the degenerative part of it. My mom and dad both have rheumatoid arthritis. My dad has it in his feet, and that's why I'm thinking that I have the rheumatoid arthritis in my feet if I have it. My mom has it in her hands really bad. Her fingers, my fingers are starting to look like hers. Her knuckles are fatter than her fingers. Not fatter, but you know what I mean. They're more swollen looking all the time. So I don't know, you guys. I mean, I don't want to come on here, and I really don't want to complain. That's why I don't make a lot of videos anymore. I have a friend, which her and her daughter had found me on YouTube years and years ago when I first started my first channel, and this was probably, what, 8 years ago, Kim? If you're watching, hi, Kim. And she just asked me last week why I don't make videos anymore, because I used to do hair videos, skincare, cleaning, singing, because I used to be able to sort of kind of sing, and I can't sing anymore because I'm an idiot. Yes, please call me an idiot. I started smoking again, which bad for my health. I know it is. And I really want to quit. I did quit back probably about 3 or 4 months ago. I mean, I didn't totally quit, but I was down to 1 cigarette a day, and I was to the point where I'm done. I'm totally done. I'm so happy that I'm done. And a lot of stressors came. Too many to count. The pain started coming. It's just that everything just fell at once. And I had money at the time. I had my car at the time. And I kept telling myself, I'm not going to buy cigarettes. I'm not going to buy cigarettes. And I broke down. I went out. I bought a pack of cigarettes. Jason came home, and he seen the pack of cigarettes. And he looked at me like, why? Well, he smokes too. So that's why he didn't really, say anything, But he understands how hard it is to quit smoking. And yeah, I really want to quit. So, but anyways, you guys, I'm in so much pain today. I couldn't even get up off the couch with this joint pain. I even called my sister, and you know, I don't like to complain to her that much either, but her and me, we have this pact that we can call each other and vent to each other, and we don't judge each other. We never have, and we never will. And that's how her and I have always been. Always, always, always been. She's like my best friend when it comes to talking about anything and everything. I mean, there's nothing I can't talk to her about. Nothing. Well, I called her today and I told her, because you know how I'm feeling now? I don't know if I'm going to be feeling good on Christmas Eve. And my mom's been scared about, you know, doing Christmas Eve at her house because my one aunt and her husband, which is my uncle, they both, and my cousin, all three of them, they had come down with COVID. Well, my mom's like, she called it off. She didn't call it off. She was thinking about it, but I think she was leaning more against not doing it. And I thought to myself, if I'm in a lot of pain on Christmas Eve, I don't know what I'm going to do, because usually when I'm in a flare, I'm in a flare for a week, if not longer. And it's less than a week away. Well, it's a little more than a week away, you know, to Christmas. So I called my sister today and I said, do you have 100% chance of what's going on Christmas Eve? And she said that was so weird because her and my mom were just talking about it and it's back on. So I thought, great, thank you. So all I have to do now is just worry about making my lemon cheesecakes to take over there. And it's going to be still a large gathering. But we're not going to have like 4 people there. It's going to be 2 of my aunts, my uncle, and my one cousin. Now, I don't know who else is going to show up, who isn't going to show up, but me and Jason are definitely going to show up. Because it's so much easier when you go to, you know, not that I wouldn't clean up, but it's so much easier to go to somebody else's house, eat, you know, clean up instead of being at your own house, because if people don't clean up, you got to clean everything up yourselves, you know, and it's hard. It's hard on the person. But anyways, you guys, I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about, you know, rheumatoid arthritis, if I have it, if I don't have it, I don't know. I mean, what do you all it's not what do you all think. What are your opinions on what I can do for this joint pain? I took aspirin today. I don't like taking a lot of ibuprofen and acetaminophen because I have a lot of liver issues and I have kidney issues, you know. So, and then, you know, I do take my Celcept, but that doesn't really help the best. I mean, is there any over-the-counter, something I can take over-the-counter besides Voltaren that does not work for me, that you think that could help me? Can anybody give me any suggestions on what I can do for this joint pain until I can get into the doctor and see her? I don't see her until January 17th. I believe it's Martin Luther King Day I see her. So anyways, you guys, this video is getting really long. I better close it out now. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to upload. So if you guys enjoyed my video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, and if you would like to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell if you want to be notified of any of my future videos. And hopefully I will be on in the next day or 2. I should actually come back on and, not today, but tomorrow or whatever, and go over what happened with both of mine and Jason's cars, because that's not everything that happened to our cars over the past, couple weeks, and everything that has happened over the past couple months with us. It's just the string of bad luck, over the past 2 months, it's just constant. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Bye for now.